Hey, Christyn, Doug Feinberg, I got two parts for you. First one, you mentioned just the team defense you guys played on Caitlin Clark. You were the main one, but just the team defense. And also the 30 assists on 40 baskets. That's, I'm guessing, what you guys hope for, pretty basketball, so to speak.
Yeah, the emphasis was Caitlin Clark coming into the game, so we just wanted to know where she was at all times. And I thought we did a great job of executing our game plan. And 30 assists on 40 shots, that's really good. That's UConn basketball. We're working on all cylinders tonight, so I think we just played a really great game today.
Next question is from Dom.
Hi, Christyn. This is Dom Amori from the Hartford Current. So I wanted to ask you, I know you've had some ups and downs the last couple of years and some low points, and I'm just wondering if you can maybe describe the process from whatever point there was to where it might have been a bottoming out to rising to the level, rising to the moment that you did today.
Yeah, I've had my ups and downs during my time here at UConn. Everybody knows it. So it just feels really good to be able to play this basketball game as well as I did tonight, just to show the Christyn Williams I am, because I am a complete player, and I feel like, people have forgotten that. So I'm just trying to, showcase my game as well as I can from here on out. It's a lot of hard work has been put into this. I've been in the gym, timeless hours, over the course of the year. So I've just been working hard, and I'm just happy that you guys can see the progress that I've made.
Next question is from Douglas.
Hey, Christyn. Doug Buntor with Hearst Connecticut Media. Just kind of off of that, you obviously had embraced this defensive assignment on Caitlin. Kind of just discuss, your performance on her and kind of how challenging it was to take on a player like that.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark is an amazing player, especially being a freshman. She moves well without the ball, and that's what makes her dangerous. And we knew that coming into the game. We had to know where she was at all times while she was on the floor. But I have embraced my role on this team as a defensive stopper, and that hasn't always been the case my years here at UConn. But Coach has always been on me about, being a more complete player on both ends of the floor, and I've just been working hard on it.
Next question is from Sean.
Hey, Christyn, Sean McFarland, the Hartford Current. Just knowing how good of a shooting team Iowa is, both from three and from the field in general, you had to expect, I'm sure, that they were going to go on some run at some point and get hot, and they kind of did in the third quarter. How important was it just to, expect that run, but understand that you guys just have to answer it?
Yeah, basketball is a game of runs in any game. We knew that they were going to go on runs, whether that was with threes or getting, touches in the paint. But we knew that we just had to, be poised and continue to play our best basketball on the offensive end. And we can go on runs too. And that's what happened. I feel like we responded well to their runs, and we kept it pushing.
Next question is from Autumn.
Hi, Christyn. Autumn Johnson from NCAA Digital. This game was labeled as the Paige versus Caitlin show, but you and Avina Westbrook was just shy from a triple-double. Were incredible the entire game. Can you just talk about the junior leadership and describe the endless depth of this team as you all advance to the Elite Eight?
Yeah, we're a very young team, and it's only two guys on the team that has been to the Final Four, me and Liv. And me, Liv, and E have, been leading this team all season as far as leadership on the court and off the court. So we just came into this game as a regular game. We know that's the media's job to, hype up the games and stuff. But Paige, before the game, she was telling us that this is a team game. Don't worry about the media. So we don't really feed into that stuff, really. We just went out and played our best basketball.
Next question is from Pepper.
Hi, Christyn. Congrats on the win. Do you feel as if today's game was your team's most complete effort in the tournament?
Yeah, I think we've been playing well all tournament. I feel like we've been playing well as a team the entire last 2-3 games and in the Big East tournament. We're just working on all cylinders. I keep saying that, but even people coming off the bench has given us great minutes. So I'm really proud of this team and how far we've come throughout the season.
Thank you. Good luck in the Elite Eight.
Thank you.
Next question is from Donnie Woods.
Did you have a sense from the game plan coming in that this could potentially be a big scoring game for you in advance, or did it just kind of happen organically once you got on the court?
I mean, I just go with the flow of the game. I mean, the game plan was they were going to play man and zone, so we knew kind of what they were going to do. We watched film on them. I mean, my goal for every game is to just go out and be aggressive on both ends of the floor. And if I'm aggressive at all times, then most of the time I'm successful with it. So yeah, that answers your question.
Next question is from Dom. Okay, we're going to go to Charlotte Carroll.
Hi, Christyn. This is Charlotte Carroll from The Athletic. To kind of follow up on that, you've talked about just letting the game come to you and just being aggressive at both sides. How much easier is that feeling from now in the tournament to the beginning of the season? Or why do you think that's been able to flow so much easier?
Obviously it was harder at the beginning of the season because I had a lot of work to do and I wasn't really used to playing as hard as I am now on both ends of the floor. Because, last year we had Crystal Dangerfield guarding the best guard on the other team, so I didn't really have that much responsibility, I would say, on the defensive end. So as the season went on, I kind of got used to, embracing this role and being aggressive on both ends of the floor.
Next question is from Sunil.
Yes, Christyn, congrats on the win. Sunil Sundaraj from Global Women's Sports Radio. Can you just balance scoring effort today, and then the fact that you guys were able to, dominate points in the paint and with second chance opportunities, Christyn?
Yes, I thought E and Liv and Aaliyah did a great job of hitting the offensive boards. They always do a good job of doing that, but today it was great. And that's something that we needed because we got second shots, like you said. But, yeah, I thought they played a great game today.
Let's try and go back to Dom.
Yeah, hi, Christyn. I figured out how to unmute now. So I know that there was a point last year or this year where Coach said to you that maybe you were uncoachable. And I'm just wondering if you can recall that moment and what that meant, if that was maybe a turning point at all for you. And also when you kind of knew that a day like today was coming, was there something yesterday or this morning where you kind of felt a surge of confidence that something like this was coming? I just wonder about those two moments, if there are such things.
To answer your second question, I just let the game come to me. From the Big East tournament to now, I've just been aggressive from the jump. So I'm just going to try to continue to do that, and I've had some good games. Then to answer your first question, the uncoachable comment, I would say that was definitely a turning point. Because what player wants to be uncoachable? So I really just try my best to listen to every little thing that he was saying and to do it because Coach has coached for years and he knows what he's talking about. So I just try my best to just do what he's been saying, and look where I am now. So, that was a turning point.
We have time for one more question, and that's from Carl.
Christyn, Evina Westbrook scored her 1,000th career point today, and it seems like, she's given up a lot of her offensive game to be more of an all-around player for you guys this year. Have you noticed that? And, what's it meant for that transition, to do that transition, which isn't easy, and how much she has done for your team this year?
Yeah, E's a great player and a great teammate. She does the dirty work. She goes to the offensive board. She gets steals. She's a defensive stopper as well. It's not all about points with E. And she's a great leader off the floor. She's the mom of our team, and we love E to death, and I'm so proud of her for getting her 1,000th point. Woo.